Hey guys, it's Mfoniso Andrew and you're back on Mfonisos Guide. So today I'm going to be telling you 5 reasons why you're not progressing in track and field. And honestly, these reasons are all connected within you. So there's going to be a series about how to build yourself, like your mental health, your physical, your spiritual, that I'm going to be putting out over the next couple of weeks that corresponds to this video and just correspond in life and in general. So make sure you watch the next video after this video. I will have it up here in a card and also have it at the end screen of this video. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first reason I'm going to name out as to why you're not progressing in track and field is you're not okay with the process. So what does that mean? Basically, you don't want to learn new ways to better yourself. You feel as if you know everything in track and field and you're rushing the fruition of your hard work. So I know for me, I really had this issue starting off in my Fast U journey when I started running with Fast U, because I came from Wings, which I truly love. They're like my family. Well, they are my family, and they taught me a lot. So I was just like, okay, I'm coming into Fast U, I know everything. You know, I'm fastest over there at Wings. I can run the 400 in so time. You know, I was just busting people down over there, so I can bust people down over here. Wrong. My coach at Fast U, Coach Will, definitely put me in check my first year. And when he told me I need to listen to him, I needed to listen to him. I got there, I only listened to him 75% of the time, and then the rest was like 25% of the time. And it didn't even help me that I wasn't even there like consistently. Like I was with that man for like a month, and then I stopped going, and then like I come back maybe every week or so, or every 2 days. Like it was a weird mix for me. So I wasn't even getting as good as I was supposed to, and then me not listening to him all the way also stunted my growth. But of course this year I came back and I realized, like, man, he's definitely helped me get through so much with only listening to him 75% of the time. So what happens if I give him 100% of my full attention? And sometimes I do struggle, you know, still to this day, you know, with Coach Will, and he knows this, you know, he knows. That sometimes I do have a little attitude, but not like because I don't want to listen to him, but it's just like I thought I did it, but I didn't. Yeah, keep thinking, sis. Keep thinking. The second reason why you're not doing well in track and field is because you're not putting in the extra work outside of practice. For me, I've always been a hard worker, so when Coach Will told me to go do some extra abs, man, I went to the crib and I did some extra abs. Extra push-ups, I did some extra push-ups. Back work, because my back is really, it's the weakest part of my body. I definitely went home, did some extra back work. Everything that I needed to do that was extra, even glutes, because I have no glutes. Well, I have glutes, but they're not strong enough. As a track athlete, you need to make sure your whole lower body is in sync, because if one thing is messed up, it can just misalign you completely, and your run won't even be as fluid and as flawless as you want it to be. So if you're not putting in this extra work at home, what are you genuinely doing? You can't tell yourself that you want to get better if you can't put those words into actions. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. And I know it sounds like so annoying, or like just like dry, like why is she saying that, like, you know, you don't know what I'm going through, blah blah blah. Like, yes I do. I've definitely like been there. I've had so much stuff happen to me last year, and honestly I looked at myself this year and I was like, I can't let that happen to me last year. Last year me was not funny, so that was not who I am, because there's definitely more inside of me that I could have unlocked. And baby, this year I'm unlocking it and it's coming out, because at practice it's showing up, because I've been showing out at home, doing what I needed to do before anyone else could tell me. The reason why you're not progressing in track and field is your mental is not straight. And what I mean by that is you're not focused. You're not thinking about where you want to be, who you want to be, where you're going to go, what times you want to run, how you're going to run it, how you're going to, literally you're not sitting down rewatching your videos and like picturing every instance of you putting your feet down, doing what you have to do while you're running. Like, this stuff is so critical just for your success that Most people don't even know that. Like, I literally sometimes I practice before I even race. Like, yesterday I closed my eyes and I literally imagined the way I was gonna run my race at practice, because we had a break, right? And we had to do a 120 and then we had to do a contrast, like I think it was like 60 meters. But we're running these 120s like full out sprint. It's no joke. So I'm literally in my mind, okay, push out. You're gonna push out 45 meters, put your feet out, get up tall, and then as soon as you get to that curve, you're gonna accelerate off the turn, up, down, up, down, up, down. Make sure you're bouncing, Keep your hands closer to you, Coach will set that. Make sure your arms are relaxed. Breathe. Okay, like literally I'm doing that in my head. And when I tell you, that made me go way faster, much more faster than I've ever been. And honestly, I felt lighter because I did that at practice. You know, I just ran well just by even saying that. Like, you just know I ran well. And even at home, like I'm sitting at home, you know, envisioning my races before I even race them. And sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, it gives me anxiety. But do I get better every time that I envision those races? Yes, because when I get on the track, that anxiety is not as strong as it was, or not as strong as I would have wanted it to be like the night before. You know what I'm saying? I'm more focused and honed in on my own race, so I don't have to focus about the people around me. Okay? Because you're only racing yourself, really. It's you against that clock. Yeah, them people are there. They're just there for that adrenaline, but it's you against that clock. With your mental, you're also comparing yourself to others. So for me, I know as a track athlete, many of us like look at these really big people. We compare ourselves to others. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I was running the same time as her. I was just running the same time as him. Like, dang, they're so fast, I'm so slow. Man, I used to do that too. And people look at me and they're like, oh my gosh, how can you say that? You ran a 54. Like, yeah, I ran a 54. Like, I'm very happy I ran a 54. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful to God. But like, when I was going through that phase, I was like, dang, why couldn't I hit these times? Why couldn't I do this? Why couldn't I do that? Like, it's not your time. Baby, it was not my time. I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. Life wasn't it for me. It just wasn't my time. And for those people, it was their time. And I was happy that they got to where they were, but I was also sad because I was like, I feel like I should be there with y'all. I don't mind losing to people, but it's just like, I didn't hit the time that I wanted. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. But sometimes I just also wasn't, you know, in the right headspace because I had a lot of stuff going on. So when I say keep your mind narrow focused. Try and block out any distraction. The fourth thing is you're not taking care of your physical. So what does that mean? You're not going to the chiropractor. You're not going to the doctor. You're not stretching. You're not eating. And me, I know for many track athletes, I personally too struggle with the whole eating thing. But I eat a lot. Baby. Just because I'm small doesn't mean I don't eat. Like, I eat a lot, but I'm not eating what I'm supposed to eat. My mom gets on me about this every day. And I've honestly gotten better because I've been eating 3 meals a day now. But before, I would eat 2 big meals, like maybe a snack in the middle, or no snack at all, and just walk out the house. Like I won't have breakfast, but I'll have lunch and dinner. That's not okay. You need all 3 meals and some snacks throughout the day to help your body, you know, flourish, replenish, get ready for the track, you know, just do your workout. You need that. So remember, eat, guys. The 5th reason why you're not progressing in track and field is that you haven't reached your failing point. So what does that mean? That means that you're not getting out of your comfort zone. And some people are like looking at me like, I've lost races, I've done this, you know, I lose all my races, I've lost so many big races, blah, 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 you know, like I failed. I was like, no, baby. What you know when you failed is when you literally sit down, like you're literally like sitting down, just thinking about like, bro, what the heck was that? Like, I just ran the worst race of my entire life. Like, no words can even describe what just happened. That's when you know you failed. When you look around you and you just realize, like, I can't believe this is what I've produced. It's not just losing a race. It's just everything not falling in line because you didn't do what you were supposed to do before. That's when you know you failed. And that's on you. That's genuinely on you. If you lost the race and you got the time that you wanted, you didn't fail. Like I said, it's you against that clock. You did not fail. But if you practice makes permanent. So if you didn't practice right, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do, maybe that's a fail, that's an L. And you can't blame anybody else but yourself. Yeah, yes, like that. And that's real. Now I know some of you guys might be hurt by me saying all this, but trust me, don't fret. I will have videos explaining how you can be better and overcome this. So my next video is going to be talking about how you can mentally progress within track and field and just in life. So at the end of this video, there's going to be a little end clip video thumbnail. I need y'all to click on that because if you want to get better in track and field, if you want to get better in life, if you want to grow yourself personally, humbly, spiritually, mentally, physically, you got to make sure you're subscribed to me, you're liking my videos, and you're clicking on that notification bell button because baby, it is going to be a long year next year. 2022, they won't know what hit them because this track season is personal. Well, thanks guys for watching this video. I'm so happy that you guys come on this journey with me and I can give you some tips on just embracing yourself, learning how to do better in track and field, and just understanding the reasons why I feel like you're not progressing. I've lived through it, so don't feel ashamed if I'm just saying this thing and it hurts you a little bit. You just know it's true, you know what you need to work on, and I'm going to give you ways to work on it. So make sure you like this video, click up on the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys later. Bye!